Everything happens for a reason, but this reason's hard to take. As I'm learning to accept it, this bitter pill has lost its taste. I keep watching as you're walking away, subliminal feelings, mixing up the meanings. I'm exhausted, this house feels haunted, made friends with the demons. I count this as moving on, each day becomes a little less broken, a little more hopeful. Though you're gone, your ghost owns me. I'm letting it happen, so I'm finding a balance. Trying to get used to all the changes, but the change is hard to bear. Putting new pictures in the frame, knowing it's different but the same. Watching your colors slowly fade away. I keep watching as you fade into gray. Subliminal feelings, mixing up the meanings. Exhausted, this house feels haunted. I made friends with the demons. I count this as moving on. Each day becomes a little less broken, a little more hopeful. Though you're gone, your ghost still wants me. I'm letting it happen, so I'm finding the balance.
Okay, man. Ooh-wee. So, starting something new today again. Instead of old school RuneScape, we're going to be doing modern day RuneScape. I saw this video of an update that they did not too long ago where they removed all the microtransactions, the treasure hunter stuff, UI changes, and then a whole bunch of other nifty things coming down the pipeline. So I figured maybe we give this a shot. Maybe we see how this is. You know what I mean? So let's get started with it. And it's going to be the same situation like we are with old school RuneScape, where it's not technically an Ironman account, but we're not going to be doing things that Ironman wouldn't be able to do, if that makes sense. So we're going to treat it like it's Ironman without like actually doing that, because we want to play with our buddies. They're giving this a shot as well. So that's basically why. So let's go ahead and get this started. New arrival to the world of Gillinor. Welcome, adventurer. I think this is basically going to be the same as old school RuneScape tutorial island, but we'll see. We'll see. When you're ready to continue your journey, open that door over there. Okay. Easy peasy. Now go outside and talk to your first instructor, Brianna, the survival expert. And I do think, like, apart from this game looking better overall, it has a lot of quality of life changes that I enjoy. And even some quests are voice acted, which I do like. Also kind of like the music better. Is that weird? I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for that, but I do kind of like it better. Hello there, newcomer. My name is Brianna. I'm going to teach you about skills you'll need to survive. You have many skills you can train. The more you practice, the better you get. I'll tell you about the woodcutting, fishing, fire making, and cooking skills. Let's start with the woodcutting. Chop a tree until you get some logs in your backpack. Okay. One hit wonder, dude. Let's fucking go. Very good. Now let's put those logs to use. Like the logs in your backpack to make a fire. Boom. You made a fire and earned experience in the fire making skill. Well done. You can cook food on a fire. If you're ever injured, eating food will restore your health. We'll need something to cook. There are shrimp in the pond, so let's catch and cook some. Oh, that was very quick. I caught some raw shrimp. Just one, I guess. Use on the campfire. I accidentally burned the shrimp. Come on, man. Oh, was that on purpose? Oh, you burned your shrimp? Don't worry. That happens to everybody the first time. As you get more experience in cooking, you'll burn food less often. Let's try again. First, fish some shrimp, then use them on a fire. If your fire goes out, chop some logs to add a new fire, or to make a new fire. So just want us to, I guess one's fine. There we go. Cooked that one successfully. Well done. Now you have some food to eat whenever you feel poorly. I've taught you all I can about woodcutting, fire making, and fishing. Open the gate, follow the path to the next area, and talk to the master chef. He'll teach you more about cooking. Boom. We're gonna drop this too. Don't want no burnt shrimp in my inventory, man. The minimap shows you the area you're currently in. Left click the location on the minimap to travel to that location. That's fine. I know they had the classic circle minimap. I want to get that. Maybe it'll teach me it, or once I leave here, it'll be like the default. Welcome, newcomer. I am the Master Chef Lev. I'll teach you how to cook food truly fit for a king. I already know how to cook. Brianna just taught me. Yeah, it's pretty much the same dialogue too. Hi, you call that cooking? You're much more likely to burn your food if you cook on a log fire out in the open. You should cook at the range whenever you can. Now I'm going to teach you the fine art of making bread. Gives me an empty bucket and flour. Fill the bucket with water from the sink, then use it on the wet flour to turn the wet flour into dough. Then bake the dough into bread on my range. Boom, boom. Cook on range. Bread. Nice. There's nothing like the smell of freshly baked bread. Be sure to carry a little food with you on your adventures. If you're injured in combat, eating is the best way to feel better. There's all sorts of food you can cook with the right ingredients and the high enough cooking skill. Pies, cakes, and stews. You can even churn cream and butter to brew your own mead. Nice. We'll get drunk, dude. Follow the path to the home on the guide. What? Of the quest guide. Okay, got it. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Talk to him. There you go. Welcome, adventurer. I'm here to tell you all about quests. Let's start by opening the quest list. Quest name is red if you have not started it. When you have started a quest, it will change to yellow to show it's in progress, and then to green when you've completed your quest. To find the start of a quest, look for the quest icon on your minimap. You'll usually start the quest by talking to someone nearby. Quests can vary greatly from collecting beads to hunting down dragons. You have to experience the thrill of questing yourself to fully understand. You may find some adventure in the cave under my house. Okay. Like he's got a red dragon head there too. Not too bad, man, not too bad. Greetings, my name is Dezik, and I am a miner by trade. On either side of me are rocks containing tin and copper ore. Mine 2 tin ore and 2 copper ore when we're going to smelt and smith a melee weapon for you. Okay. I wonder what that green particle effect means. You show the mining instructor the tin and copper ore you mined. Great work! The better pickaxe you use, the faster you'll mine. Also, the better the pickaxe, the higher the mining level you'll require to wield. So why do I want to mine ore? You can use your smithing skill to smelt ore into metal bars at the furnace. Then at the anvil, you smith the bars into melee weapons and armor worn by warriors. You can smelt tin and copper together to make bronze equipment. Simply deposit the ores into the furnace, forge, or anvil, then use the furnace to smelt them into a bar of metal. Okay. At the furnace, you can store your mined ore in the metal bank and smelt ores into bars. Got it. So we just hit that button, it grabs it for our inventory. We hit this button right here, we hit that button right there, and boom. Metal bars. So how do I make a weapon out of bronze bar? When you use an anvil, you'll choose the items you want to smith as long as you have a high enough smithing level and the correct number of bars. The higher your smithing level, the better quality of metal you can work. You start off on bronze and work your way up as your smithing level increases. Start by smithing a bronze dagger at the anvil. So here's, I think it's similar. It just, you deposit the bars from your inventory into the bank. Then you select the bars, then you select the thing that you want. Bob's your uncle. And this one's interesting that it has a heat bar for the ores. It's like you heat it up and then you forge it. And then that heat bar goes down as you're forging. So sometimes, depending on the quality of what you're making, you'll have to like reheat it several times, which I think is pretty cool. Excellent. Now that you have a weapon or a melee weapon, you're ready to learn about combat. Off to the gate we go. Hi, my name is Doc. To me, you're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. I am Vanaka, the greatest swordsman alive. You'll do barely any damage with your bare hands. Let's start by wielding that butter knife you're carrying. Now you're ready for combat. Attack a rat. You'll continue to fight each other until it's dead or you do something else. Okay. Dead rat incoming, dude. Well done. You've defeated your first monster. You should eat some of your food to heal yourself. There's a lot more to combat, including the ranged and magic skills. You'll learn about them when you get to the mainland. For now, you're finished in this cave. Return to the surface and continue on your journey. Okay. So we're not learning about ranged here, which is interesting. And I don't feel like I need to eat, because, I mean, the rat did like 1 damage. Into the bank we go. Money is useful because you can buy items from the Grand Exchange if you don't want to craft them yourself. Gold coins are the currency of the human kingdoms. Your coins are kept in your coin pouch below the items in your backpack. You currently have 0 coins. There are 3 basic ways to make money: skilling, combat, and trading. Some people have work for an adventurer like you and will reward you for completing quests. Many enemies will drop items when they die. You can sell them to a general store or at the Grand Exchange in Varric. By getting a high level in skills such as cooking, mining, smithing, and fishing, you can create or gather your own items and sell them for pure profit. You can only carry so many items in your backpacks. You can deposit items you want to keep and not sell into your bank. Now we gotta access our bank. Now we have 25 coins. Let's go. You're nearly finished. The prayer instructor would like to chat with you in the nearby church. They actually explain a lot less in this than they do in old school, which is surprising, but I can see why if they continue it in the mainland. Good day, brother. My name is Doc. Hello, Doc. I'm Brother Brace. I'm here to tell you about prayer. This is your prayer list. Prayers boost your effectiveness in combat. As you increase your level in the prayer skill, you unlock more prayers. Click the prayer you wish to activate, and click it again to deactivate it. Active prayers will drain your prayer points. You recharge your prayer points by praying at an altar, usually found in a church. Most enemies will drop bones when defeated. Pick up and bury to earn prayer experience. Other rules for how I should behave? Yes. In general, always try to be courteous to others. Remember that adventurers like yourself are real people with real feelings. If you go around being abusive and causing trouble, you could end up in trouble. I'll keep that in mind. Nah. Bum, 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 bum. It's the Ironman tutor. Oh, the group Ironman tutor, sorry. Good day, newcomer. Your journey is nearly at its end. My name is Tarova. Before you leave for the mainland, I'm going to tell you a little about magic. Let's start by opening your spellbook. This is a list of your spells. Casting spells increases your magic skill and consumes runes when you carry, which you carry in your backpack. You can create runes with the runecrafting skill. With a low magic level, you can only cast the simplest spells, such as Airstrike. You must wield a magic weapon to cast combat You must wield a magic weapon to cast combat. Okay, combat spells. You begin your adventure in Lumbridge. Lumbridge is a quaint, welcoming town in the kingdom of Misthalen. I suggest you complete the Blood Pact quest in Lumbridge. It will reward you with melee, ranged, and magic weapons. Speak to Zinnia in the Lumbridge Cemetery to begin. I'm going to deactivate the protective spells around this island so you can home teleport to Lumbridge using the lodestone network. If you ever get lost, you can freely teleport to a lodestone you have discovered. Boom. I want to go to Berthorpe though. Can I go to Berthorpe? I prefer that. I guess not, dude. Whatever. Oh, look at that. RuneScape 25. 25 years old, man. Okay. So, world map. Yes, we know. I would like to get... Where's it at? It's over here, right? Yeah. How do I get here? Is there an easy way? Aside from running? Like one of these boats, maybe? Transportation. Is there transportation near here? There's not. We just have the shortcut. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Well, looks like we're running because we're going to start in Berthorpe. Like a normal Ironman would. Now, actually, how do I want to get my UI looking how I want it. Let me see minimap. Circle. Yeah, that's how you want it right there, buddy. Map icons, classic. Modern's fine for now, I guess. That's fine. And then all this is okay. What is this that we have here? Marketplace? Featured. We're not caring about any of this because all this is going away. Which, thank God. Thank God, honestly. Actually, yeah, let me look at that too. Because I know there's an option to MTX micro toggle. Maybe it's in graphics. Accessibility, maybe? Combat action, combat, targeting, camera, skills, chat, social, maybe? Additional options, cosmetic overrides, hide other players' worn customizations. Animation stuff I don't really care too much about, that's fine. But I do want to hide their MTX so everybody looks how they're supposed to. I like that idea. On the way to, I guess we'll just go ahead and grab the lodestones that we passed by. So like the one in Draenor. Then we're going to go through Falador, so we'll grab that. And then Taverley. It is weird not seeing this place all dark and gloomy. Oh, there it is. Speed the devil. Activated the lodestone. Perfect. Now this is some of my favorite music too. Like this area, Draenor music. Dude, it's so good. It's the wizard's tower back there, I think. Ow, bitch. What? Can't believe you've done that. Boom, 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 boom. Also really like in this version you have the whole rest feature for your stamina to get it to come back quickly. It's very nice. Well, let's go on this side first. Let's grab this lodestone over here. So now that we're retired, we can just toggle rest. We'll just fucking sit down, you know? And then I'll come back real quick. It does seem a little bit laggy, doesn't it? Or is it just me? See how that feels. Maybe this is just how the game runs. I don't know. Lodestone acquired. Let's try. Maybe it's the textures compression. It's usually shadows actually that affected the most. So maybe we'll turn that down a bit. See how that goes. Like, camera movement doesn't ever seem too bad. It's just like whenever you stop and then they just start running, you know? That's when it kind of gets weird. And then we'll grab this lodestone back here, and then we can finally begin. Luckily, it wasn't that far of a run. Okay, so it wants us to start with a mini game. The circus, I think, is what it's called. How's it say to do that? Open the mini games tab in the adventure screen. Adventure activity tracker, maybe? No. I'll get rid of this. I guess that stays there. Quests. No, no, no. So maybe that's already out. Familiar, worn equipment, customizations. Oh, this is a lot different actually. This used to be like a whole grandstand looking thing. So I guess the mini games are out, which is, I didn't want to start with that anyways, but it did want me to get to like level 5 agility. So I'm going to go and do that on the agility course back here. Is there a settings for the music? I want like constant music on. I guess that would be just fine, I guess. I didn't see an option to keep them on. That's okay. Yes, go ahead. There you go. So I don't know how long or how many runs this will take to get to level 5, but I don't think it should be too long or too many. But then again, so that gave me 79 XP. I guess it's per like obstacle that I do, so maybe it won't be too bad. I lost my footing. Oh no. I wonder if that means I can fail on the monkey bars here and land on a spike. You think that's an option that they allow for? Probably not, right? Honestly, it's probably not any of these that you can fail on except for the climbing over that one. Or maybe climbing up this one. Get on over, man. You know, it'd be a cool thing if they added to. I know they took it away, but if they added back those grace tokens so you can get the graceful set in RS3 again, I would like that a lot because I enjoy that set of equipment a lot. I think they have the nimble set. I think that's how they call it in this one, but it's a little bit different in the way that it works. It doesn't look as good either. Oh, no. Whatever. We'll do one more. I didn't realize I would ding off of that one. That's fine. There we go. Okay, now it wants us to obtain a Dwarven Army Axe by speaking with Major Mary Ranker, which I think is this lady right here. I need guidance. Let me say it again. I need guidance. Alright, well, you know, whatever. There must be some fighting to do. There's always trolls in the cave to the northwest. Go in there and kill some if you like. So I guess there's no option like telling me initially that I get a Dwarven's axe.
one in the stores. Would you like it?
Yes. Yes, I would. So she just gives that to us. The Dwarven Army Axe functions as a steel hatchet. When woodcutting normal trees, you can get a wooden knot, and when mining copper or tin, a lapis lazuli gem, which you can craft into a lapis lazuli brooch. It also gives plus 3 XP when mining copper and tin, crafting soft leather or clay, cooking, hunting, crimson swifts, and polar kebbits, woodcutting and fire making normal and oak logs, and attaching bronze arrowheads. So basically all of these normal beginning tasks, it gives you a little bit extra XP from that, which is nice. And then I think we got to talk to this guy here for a...
Hello there, thanks for stopping.
Yeah.
So, can I fix you up with one of these wicked hoods?
Yes, sir, you can. What does it do?
It's a fancy hood for rune crafting. It can conjure runes and rune essence, teleport you to rune crafting altars, and unlock access to them. Most important thing to remember is that if you want to use an ability associated to a particular rune, you first need to unlock that rune type for your hood.
What runes can I get from the hood?
Once per day, the hood can create a stack of runes of any type that the hood has unlocked. Just reach in and pull them out.
Once per day?
It's got to recharge.
How much rune essence can I get?
100 fine pieces of rune essence every day.
I mean, that's pretty good. I don't have room for that much essence at once.
Don't worry. It'll make as much as you have room for, and then you can make more once you have the space.
Okay. What's this about teleporting?
The hood can teleport you to any of the rune crafting altars, as long as you've unlocked the corresponding rune. You only get 2 teleports per day though, 2 total, not 2 per altar.
So essentially I can use 50 on one or 50 on another. Or if I mine my own runes eventually, I can use that hood to teleport to that altar and use them there. So how do I unlock a rune?
You need to find the right sort of talisman and feed it into the hood. Once you do that, that rune type will be permanently unlocked for the hood. The hood starts out with air and mine runes already unlocked. Other talismans come from all over the place. Sometimes monsters will have them, or you might be able to buy them from other adventurers.
Okay, that's all I want to ask.
So, can I fix you up with one of these wicked hoods?
Yes, please. Great. Awesome. So this will give us some early runes, which would be nice. So it wants us to wear it. I'm not a fan of the way it looks. It kind of looks like a piece of doo-doo. And it doesn't really give any armor that I can tell. But wearing it, it allows you and gives you more space for said runes. So what we'll do is we'll deposit all of this real quick. Actually, I'm going to go sell this dagger since we have this axe. I'm going to sell the dagger real quick. We are going to sell. Boom. There we go. And then we'll store everything else. I hate that the music just stops whenever I go from there to back here. Where'd all this coin come from? I'll take that. Thank you. Let's deposit all of this. How do I get more bank spaces again? Claim free booster. Confirm. I can do 4 of these, I think. Yeah. It's an easy 200 bank space right there, baby. Purchase a large bank booster. What does that cost? Oh, it costs bonds? Interesting. I'm not going to do that, but that's interesting that you can do that. Okay, so then we will activate this. We are going to... Let's teleport real quick, actually, to the Mind Rune. Go head on inside. And then while we're here, we can activate this. We're going to get 100 essence, or as many as we can get. We'll use these on those. And then we'll just keep doing this and get as many mind essences as we can. There we go. And then we're going to get 100 air runes to go with that. So that way we have 100 of both. Booyah. Where is this at again? Oh, I see. Okay, so it wants us to leave the altar, run east to activate the Edgeville lodestone. Is there a pathway straight through this now? There used to not be. And I don't know what that castle is, but it looks very ominous. It's a fucking hatchway too. Okay, so we do still have to go around this way, but at least there's like a back pathway here, which is nice. Used to have to go all the way around. And then you used to also have the small ridge in between the monastery and Edgeville. So I'm glad that's gone too. Just more of an obstacle and hindrance than anything. Bitch. Is he level 15? Is that what that says? I might not want to be fighting this actually. Oops. That's not good. We'll let him de-aggro. There we go. Okay, so now you can start completing the skilling wilderness flash events at the start of every hour, but those are going away, so we're not going to even touch those. So from this lodestone, actually I think just from the map, we can go back to Birthwarp. Boom. And then we're going to put these essence runes. We're going to put these into the bank. So what it wants us to do is to make things easier in the future steps, fulfill the following whilst in Birthwarp. It wants us to get 28 flax from the farm to the south, spin the flax in the bowstring, sell the bowstrings to Jack Oval, mine 2 copper, 2 tin, smelt 2 bars, smith an ore box, and then smelt more copper and tin to get 20 bars. Okay. So I guess it's like a little bit of an early game money making kind of thing. Not a lot of money, but it's something, you know what I mean? So I think to the south there's a flax farm right past the lodestone area. Oh no, it's right here actually. So we need 28 of these. Is that a full inventory, by the way? 28? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll just get a full one here real quick. It's a nice big full inventory. Okay, so we spin this into bowstrings. I think is on the wheel here, the spinning wheel. Spin all those real quick. And I'm assuming these sell for a decent amount, which is why we're selling them to this Jack fella. What was that song that we discovered in Draenor? Was it Wanderer? Or Darkness of Misthalin? Because I kind of want to listen to that song. Is this the one? I think it was Darkness. Yeah, let's put that bitch on loop, dog. Put that bitch on loop, man. Alright, let's trade with him. We're gonna sell all of these. Sell max 28, 840 gold, buccarinos, dude. Let's go. So we're gonna get a couple tin, a couple copper. Come back out here, make a copper ore box. Let's talk to this guy too, real quick.
Earthorp needs weapons, and we miners provide the ore used to make them. You want to help out?
Yeah, tell me about mining.
Mining is the source of all the metal in the world. Without mining, there'd be no tools, no weapons, no industry at all. Get your pick and swing it at some rocks. The more you swing, the better you get. The better you are at mining, the better the ore you can mine. Better ores are more useful, much more valuable.
You know, is there an option to turn their voices up? Voiceover? Maybe that'll be better, because he's so quiet. Ah, dude, it's still quiet too. I don't think he's really gonna tell me anything that I don't know, so we'll just grab these real quick. Booyah. There goes that lapis lazuli it was telling us about. And apparently we can craft those into brooches. I don't know what that does or means, but it's something. Boom. We got 3 out of that. That's pretty impressive. Let's deposit that. We're going to make ourselves a bronze bar, a couple of them to be to be precise. Deposit these mother suckers. Scroll on down here. There's our ore box. Make one of those. Nice. So let's go turn... Actually, let's craft these while we're at it. Make some gems. We're probably going to get some dust out of it too. Oh, no. 100% rate, dude. Let's go. What can you use these on? I don't know what we use those on, but... probably some jewelry crafting. Nope. Nope. I don't want to chop trees. I want to go to mines. I yearn for the mines, dude. As we all do. The void calls. Alright, so now we get 20 of each. What does prospect mean? Okay, so it just gives us information about the ore. Level up. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Oh no, it just keeps going. I thought for sure at some point, once I thought once you filled that blue bar, your character got fatigued in some way and didn't mine as efficiently. But I could be wrong about that, I guess. Maybe they changed that. I'm gonna just go until she starts like wiping the sweat off her brow. Because I distinctly remember before when I played this that I had to re-click the ore every so often to avoid that from happening. Or prevent it, rather. There's a lot of lapis, man. Goddamn. Goddamn. It's actually a lot. I'm probably gonna have to dump. No, I don't have to. Not necessarily. Okay. So we got 20 there. Now we get 20 of these. Oh, it gave me 2. Let's go. Critical. Okay, so that's 18, just 2 more. Boom. Let's craft all this real quick. Get some dust out of it maybe, or we just get a 100% chance. Oh! Do those not have a chance to turn into dust? Am I misremembering that? I could very well be. I'm gonna go and deposit these so I can finish the rest off. So once we get these 20 bars made, it wants us to make 4 bronze wires for later use in the Shallow Village and Creature of Finkenstrain quests. Save these bronze bar for later for use in the Water Filtration Weekly and Underworld achievements. Deposit the bronze bars into the metal bank. Purchase a bag of salt for the Birthwort Slayer Master Turiel. Okay. So we deposit the rest, and then we are going to make bronze wire. How many does it say? 4? Do I need to reheat it? Is that what that is? It is. Okay. I gotta reheat every one of them, dude? That's crazy. There we go. Now we can turn these into the bank. I think I'm going to make some tabs too while I'm here, just to have it all sorted. I want to make... We'll drag you here for like magic stuff, which I'll even take this off and put it here. Why did I have 99 now? Oh, did I withdraw one? I sure did. And then we're gonna have a tab for gems, and then a tab for smelting, which we'll swap those. We're gonna put these in here for now. Deposit all of those. Okay, keep it nice and tidy. Okay, so now we gotta buy a bag of salt from Turiel. Let's trade with him. Where is... I mean, spike gauntlets, we get those for free, right? So I might as well just take those. Where's the salt? Bag of salt. Is that what it means, a salt shaker? Is that what it wants me to get? No, bag of salt. There it is. 1 bag of salt. Got. Okay, so we'll put these... I guess I keep them in my inventory for now. We're gonna grab a little bit of food too while we're here. Just to have those as well. Never know when you're gonna need some food. Then it wants us to activate the Taverley Lodestone, which we've already done. And then sell to Damonheim. But it only wants us to... Well, I guess not technically. We still need to talk to the Dungeoneering tutor for a Ring of Kinship. Are any of these guys the Dungeoneering tutor? No. Sell to Damonheim. Talk to Brill Thock's daughter at the docks. Is this her? Yeah. So we will sail with her. Who is the Dungeoneering tutor? Oh, he's up near, actually, at the area. Got it. Since we're in a new area, we'll also see what kind of music we got going on here. Default music mode. There we go. Here's the tutor. Greetings, adventurer. Before we carry on, let me give you this. Hands you the ring. What is this place? This is a place of treasures, fierce battles, and bitter defeats. We fought our way into the dungeons beneath this place. Those of us who made it out alive call this place Damonheim. Damonheim? Yes, it resembles the Niflheim of our stories, the halls of the dead. The creatures within, however, are very much alive. Unlike my fallen brothers and sisters, this guy is depressed. What can I do here? Beneath these ruins, you will find a multitude of dungeons filled with strange creatures and resources. Unfortunately, due to the taint that permeates this place, we cannot risk you taking items in or out of Damonheim. How will I survive without kit? When we were within Damonheim, we found a number of unknown resources. You can use your skills to fashion them into armor and weapons to keep your party alive. Our contact within the dungeon can give you guidance on each of the items you find. He might even give some gear to start you off, or he might even give you some gear. Why can't I take my kit in? Within Damonheim, there's a taint. The metal, wood, and even plant life are not of this world. We cannot risk exposing the surface to them. Equally, if we allowed you to take items inside, we cannot allow you to return with them. For this reason, our seers have erected a barrier. Nothing in, nothing out without express permission. Okay. What does this ring do? Raiding these forsaken dungeons can be a lot more rewarding if you're fighting alongside friends or allies. It should be more fun and you'll gain experience faster. The ring shows others that you are interested in raiding a dungeon. It allows you to form, join, and manage a raiding party. We've also set up rooms with the specific purpose of finding a party for you. Would you like me to show you? It's the fastest way into the dungeons of Damonheim. Not right now. So yourself. About the task system. Tell me about the achievements. Very well. The achievement system is a collection of deeds you may wish to complete while adventuring within or around the world, rather. You can earn special rewards for completing certain achievements. At the very least, each is worth a cash bounty from Explorer Jack and Lumbridge. Some also give items that will help complete other achievements and may count as progress towards the set for the area that you're in. Tell me about the set rewards for this locality. For completing the Daemonheim set, you are presented with an aura. This aura will complete or become increasingly useful as you complete greater difficulties of task sets. When you are presented with your reward, you will be told of its uses. You may also see what rewards a set item provides by hovering over the rewards icon in the exploration achievement set in the achievements interface. Okay, cool. So we can just wear that, I guess. So we got the ring. Talk to the Fremennik shipmaster to sell to Al-Kharid, which I believe that guy was back down this way. Wasn't he? Oh, yeah, there he is. I think he should give us an option on where to go. You want to set sail? Yes, please, Al-Kharid. And then it wants us to activate the lodestone. Obviously, we'll do that. No problem. There we are. Okay, now it wants us to do this quest called One Piercing Note. I guess alphabetical's fine. One Piercing Note. Talk to Sister Kathina outside the Sitharid Abbey, east of Al-Kharid. This quest is fully voice acted. Does it require any items? No. Rewards. Prayer XP, Sitharid robes, a dancing note, ability to make illuminated god books. What the fuck? With 60 prayer and 60 crafting. Access to devotion, sacrifice, and transfigure combat abilities. Interesting. Okay, so where is this quest at? Does it show us? I think I have to activate it first, don't I? Yeah, set active. And then it should take that. Activate. You've turned off guidance. Ah, there we go. Now up here is where the what is that? The Forge Giants, the Giants Forge. I think that's what it's called. These mounds. Investigate mound. Oh. Okay, sandworms, got it.
Hey, are you going to the Abbey?
Yeah. The Abbey?
The Abbey of St. Elspeth. It's the only place that path leads. Well, if you're headed to the Abbey, you should keep your ears open. Their music is famous all over the world. I can hear them sometimes, when the wind is right. Times like that, I don't mind I'm not catching any strike worms.
The One Piercing Note quest is fully voice acted and features live recorded music. We suggest you turn your sound on in order to get the most out of it. Okay. Thanks, Sarah Doman. Oh,
Thanks, Sarah Domin. You must be the adventurer the abbess prayed for.
To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with
yes,
me.
I've come to answer your prayers.
Dancing once
Or
the
sorry, what
blues
do you mean?
went away.
Our abbess prayed for an adventurer to come and help us. She asked me to stand here and wait for you to arrive. Will you help us, adventurer?
I need to know more before I decide.
I don't know anymore. Abbess Benita just said she was praying for an adventurer and told me to wait outside to meet you when you arrived.
Weren't you curious about why the abbess had you wait here?
Well, I mean a bit, but we're not meant to question the abbess's decisions.
Has anything unusual happened in the abbey lately?
Well, one of the older sisters died yesterday. Sarah Doman got her so right. The abbess says she went peacefully in her sleep. It's a bit odd that no one's been allowed to see her body, but it's not my place to question. Oh, another thing that's happened. A troubadour showed up earlier today. Abbess Benita didn't let him come inside, so he's camping here. We don't often get visitors, so that's a little odd.
So a couple odd occurrences or coincidences happening at the same time. It's a little, a little strange. Yeah, I'll help.
Sarah Doman be praised. The abbess's office is just inside the wall. Go in through the gate and head north.
To the sound of flutes and drums,
Okay.
she took my hand and danced with me, and we kept dancing.
I'm guessing we go up here. Is that the abbess? No. You have a choir there. That's kind of cool. So we talked to Sister Katharina east of Al-Kharid in the desert strikeworms. Then we talked to Abbess Benita in the abbey in the center room north of the fountain. She's not here though. Center room north of the thing. She down here? No? Talk to Abbess Benita in the abbey in the center room north of the fountain. Oh, this way. Got it.
Adventurer, thanks Sarah Doman you've come.
What can I do to help? I'm not gonna mess up their religious stuff.
I've called you here for a sensitive task, one that I would prefer to deal with quietly, without involving the church authorities or the Al-Kharid Guard. I hope I can trust you to be discreet.
Sure, yeah.
One of our sisters has been murdered. Murdered quite brutally. I would like you to investigate. The killer may still be in the abbey. I last saw Sister Anna at Vespers yesterday. When she wasn't present at Compline, I went to her cell and found her body. The murder must have taken place between those times.
So she gives us a
This
key.
is the key to Sister Anna's cell, where I found her body. The cells are in the southeast corner of the abbey. I moved Sister Anna's body to the infirmary in the southwest of the abbey. I cleaned and wrapped it myself, and I've forbidden the other sisters from seeing it. You should also question the sisters around the abbey, but please do so subtly. I don't want them to know there has been a murder. This notebook will help you keep track of your investigation.
Oh, this is a whole, like, whodunit kind of thing.
Come back to me when you've examined the crime scene and the body, and spoken to the sisters.
Okay. So the cells are in the southeast corner. Enter the westernmost one, which is Anne's cell. Is there like a door down this way? Or is it up top? I think it's probably up top. The westernmost, which is Ansel. I think that's this one. Okay. And we inspect the bed and the window. You find a fragment of cloth under the bed. It looks like it's been torn from a larger piece of clothing. The material doesn't match the Sethareed sisters' habits. What about the bookcase? Oh wait, that's outside. That's a stool. How about a footlocker? That's locked. Drawers? Can't do that either. So the window. The window is broken, but there is no broken glass inside the cell. It looks like it's been broken from the inside. Interesting. Now we're going to go to the northwest, or go back northwest to the room west of Abbess Benita's office and inspect the bed in there for another cloth fragment. Okay. So in this room, apparently, search the drawers. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything from these. You find a fragment of cloth under the bed. It looks like it's been taken from a larger piece of clothing. The material doesn't match. So just like the other one. What about this bed? Nothing there. Anything in the footlocker? I'm assuming I can't search this one either. Or this one. And there's nothing under this bed, probably. Yeah. Okay. Run directly south and inspect the body. The body is covered up in the bed. The body is covered up in the bed in the southwesternmost room. So directly south. So this one here. You open the wrapping to examine the body. The body is being cleaned and put in burial robes. Any clues that were on her clothing have been lost. The victim's face has been horribly mutilated. The front of the skull has been bludgeoned in, and the skin of the face has been removed. Jesus Christ. On the back of the head, you find a blunt force wound, as if she was hit by a heavy object. There is a row of 3 deep stab wounds in the victim's chest, and one of them piercing her heart. The victim's feet have been heavily mutilated. Several toes have been cut off. What is going on? That's insane. That's actually kind of crazy. She wasn't kidding when she said horribly mutilated. Jesus. So we have to question 5 people around the Abbey, which is Valero, a musician outside the Abbey, for 3 clues. Where is Valero? It says that he's like out here somewhere, I think. I kind of want to listen to him play.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw.
Oh, this is the one guy singing here?
Greetings, traveler.
What were you singing about?
It's a song about someone I knew. Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of dancing drums. And she's dancing in the city and the crowd.
You were singing about Sister Anne, weren't you?
I was. I knew her before she joined me. I tried to talk her out of coming here, but when she made her mind up about something, there was nothing that could stop her.
Okay. What are you doing at the Abbey?
One of the sisters here, Sister Anna. She passed away recently. I knew her before she joined the Abbey, so I've come to pay my respects.
Where were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
Oh, yesterday evening I was in Al-Qaeda. I didn't travel up here until this morning. Why are you asking all this anyway? What's going on?
I can't tell you, sorry.
The abbess can order her sisters not to be curious, but not me. Anna was my friend, and I have a right to know what's happening. This conversation is over.
Okay. Now, I don't know if I did that right. I'm supposed to do it in a particular order. Let me see if I can talk to him again.
Greetings, traveler.
So we're gonna ask him again what he's singing about. And then he was singing about Anna. And then maybe I did ask this in the correct order.
Oh, yesterday evening I was in Al-Qaeda.
Then about why he's at the Abbey. Okay, so that's all we needed to get from him, which we already got. I'm gonna just follow the order that it wants me to do here from now on. So Sister Elena, which she is, I think, in one of these rooms over here. Is this her? Yeah.
What is it?
What are you cooking?
Cabbage soup. It's amazing what you can do with cabbages if they're all you have to cook with. Do you have an important question, adventurer? I'm quite busy.
Yeah, where were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
I was here in the kitchen. Why? Where should I have been? I went down to the cellar to get some supplies at one point, but the rest of the time I was here. Actually, I noticed something when I was down there. I think someone's been stealing food from the cellar. I bet it was Katerina. Novices have to be taught discipline. I've seen her sneaking an extra cup of wine at meal times. She's the one you should be talking to.
Okay. What did you think of Sister Anna?
She's with Sarah Domin now. It doesn't matter what I thought of her, and it does no good to speak ill of the dead.
Sounds like you didn't like her.
I didn't say that, but she did cause conflict. Most of the sisters didn't see it, but I did. She was always arguing with the abbess.
Arguing about what?
Sister Anna thought Sister Benita was too lenient with the Order's rules. Anna would have enforced silence outside of services. She'd have stopped Sister Cecilia composing, prescribed melodies only. Maybe it's Sarah Domin's will that Sister Anna never got to become abbess. I don't know. It's not my place to say.
So was she like in competition with Sister or Benita? Abbess Benita? Maybe she was jealous of her? I don't know. What do you know about the troubadour outside?
I don't know anything about the troubadour. I didn't even know he was there. What troubadour? Secular music is forbidden. So if there is a troubadour outside, then Abbess Benita will send him away. I don't have time to talk about troubadours. Is there anything else you need?
That's pretty much it. Okay, so now we gotta talk to Sister Cecilia. And she is... Where's she at? I think she was up here. Orchestrating the choir. Yeah.
Look at me! Look at me! Okay, that's good. Remember to look at me so you can keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't... Ladies, keep rehearsing while I talk to this pilgrim.
Pilgrim? What are you rehearsing?
It's a hymn to Saint Elspeth. I wrote the music, but the words are traditional. Do you know the story of Saint Elspeth and the Ripper?
No, could you tell me?
Saint Elspeth was a holy warrior who lived during the God Wars. She sang and played the cithara, and her music was so holy that no demon could bear to hear it.
Go on.
The Ripper was an assassin demon. It would strike without warning and leave its victims horribly mutilated, stab them through the heart with terrible claws, tear off their faces. Zamorak sent the Ripper to attack a village where St. Elspeth was staying. It couldn't approach while she was singing, but it waited on the edge of the village. She sang for days, but eventually was too weak to go on. She went out of the village to face the demon alone. She thought it might just kill her and spare the villagers. She fought the demon, and it mortally wounded her. But as she was dying, Saradomin granted her the strength to sing one piercing note so perfect that it struck the demon dead. Her remains lay unburied until the present age. Then, 70 years ago, a group of holy women found them and built this abbey in her memory. That's why music is such an important part of our worship.
That's actually pretty cool. Could the Ripper demon come back?
I don't know. They say some demons can return after being killed, but the God Wars were thousands of years ago.
Can your music repel demons?
Well, I'd like to think so, but I don't think we're as holy as Saint Elspeth. I hope we never have to find out.
Okay, back to my other questions. What do you know about the troubadour outside?
I'm aware he's there. I think the abbess was right to forbid him from coming inside. You've got to understand, the Scytheride order considers music to be holy. It should be used for worship and contemplation, not for dancing. Dancing is so often connected with other immorality. As interesting as it would be to hear a different style of music, I should stay away.
Curiosity killed the cat. Where were you? Actually, tell me what you think of Sister Anna.
She had a powerful voice and a rock-solid sense of rhythm. The whole congregation could listen to her to keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry she's dead, and all I can think of is how much the choir needed her. I'm too single-minded sometimes. I think she kept us in time in more ways than one, though. She was our moral center, an example of holiness. We all miss her terribly.
So this is starting to sound more like maybe a bit of jealousy disguised as the Ripper demon, maybe? I don't know. Where were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
I stayed in here after Vespers to rehearse the choir.
Okay. Well, that's it for her. Now Sister Katharina, which is she's in the chapel. Where basically there she is.
Hello again, adventurer. How can I help?
Oh, this is the lady from the front. Okay. Where were you between the hours, or between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
I was in the scriptorium, copying a manuscript. I'm still learning how to illuminate the text. I've copied nearly the whole of the Book of Saradomin. I'm well, I know I shouldn't be, but I'm quite proud of it. Perhaps you'd like to see it after the funeral service, if you're still here.
Yeah, I'd like that.
All right. I'll have to check if that's allowed, though. Come back and speak to me after the funeral.
What did you think of Sister Anna?
She was so holy. She thought about Saradomin all the time, never about herself. I don't know if I'll ever be as holy as that. She interviewed me when I applied to join the Abbey. It was like she could see right into my heart. To be honest, at first, she frightened me. I'm not surprised the other applicant left after she met her.
What other applicant?
Oh, another applicant came to the Abbey the other day. Her name was Isabella. She disappeared yesterday noon. She probably went home. A lot of applicants realize the life isn't for them and leave.
That's suspicious.
Adventurer, if I can ask, why are you asking these questions?
I can't really tell you, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
That's okay.
I'll never be a full sister if I keep asking questions like that. Sister Anna always told me I shouldn't ask questions.
No, you should.
Is there anything else I can do for you, adventurer?
You definitely should ask questions. What do you know about the troubadour outside?
It's so exciting that he's come to visit us. I saw him smiling at me when I was outside waiting for you.
She's not as strict as the others.
I kind of wish I could go out and dance. I used to like dancing, but I'm in the order now, and dancing isn't allowed.
The first lady was kind of right. Or, not the first, but one of the ladies, I think it was Elena, the cook lady, said that she's, not as disciplined. I'm starting to see that. Okay, so that's it for her. So, feet known as Sister Deborah on the 3rd floor of the clock tower on the northeast side. Sticking out under the clock mechanism, talk to her. Then operate the clock mechanism to show 12 o'clock afterwards. Talk to her again. Okay. So, northeast side. I think we have to go in here and then up. I see why they call her feet.
Sister Katerina,
is that old lady.
You?
Was it one you press? 2? So where were you between Vespers and Compline?
It's no good, Katerina. I can't hear you. I'll be out of here in a minute. Just need to get the, Could you do me a favor, Katerina? The clock is 20 minutes past right now. Could you set it to the right time?
Okay. Clock mechanism. There we go. Oh, okay. This works.
Ah, yes, that's it. Ah, you set the clock to the hour, so any moment now it should... Right, I'm done. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were Sister Katerina. She's normally the one who comes up here. What can I do for you?
Where were you between the Vespers and Compline yesterday?
Huh? Between what and what?
Between Vespers and Compline.
Oh, I came back up here, tried to finish this set of repairs. I was a clockmaker before I joined the Abbey. Now I'm the only one who knows how to repair the Abbey clock.
Getting kind of old. You might want to teach that to somebody, lady. Okay. Tell me about the troubadour outside.
What? There's a Minotaur outside? Have we closed the gates?
Yeah, sure did. No, Minotaur, not a Minotaur, a troubadour.
Oh, yes. Sister Katerina mentioned something about that. She seemed very excited. I'm too busy with the clock to worry about visitors. It's not like I could hear his music anyway. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a bit deaf. It's spending all my time close to the bell when it goes off that did that.
What do you think about Sister Anna?
A part breaks that you'd expect it to hold for years, but that doesn't stop the whole mechanism. It just sets it in a different direction. Sarah Domin is a better clockmaker than us.
What do you mean?
Sister Benita was planning to retire as abbess next year. Everyone expected Sister Anna to become the new abbess. But it seems that wasn't Sarah Domin's plan, so he's taken her away. The clock runs, just not as we'd expected.
So she was planning on retiring, then maybe it wasn't her out of jealousy. But maybe she didn't want to retire. And it was her. But there's also that Isabella lady that was kind of sketchy for leaving yesterday. Like after all this happened. Okay, so we're going to return to Abbess Benita. Select any suspect. Any? Really? What does our journal say? I was about to say, I can't read that. So we've done all of this. Does it have notes? It pretty much just got the important stuff that we've already questioned everybody about.
Please help us, adventurer. You'll need to examine Sister Anna's body, search her cell, and question the sisters in the Abbey.
I finished the investigation for now.
Whom do you suspect?
What are the other options? Isabella. I mean, that's the only one that's kind of weird, right? Isabella the applicant. Or her from stopping her become abbess. She definitely didn't kill herself. That's stupid. Do I just say the Ripper demon? It says select any suspect. So I'm just going to do the Ripper demon.
Did you hear that? Quick! Follow the sound of that scream!
Oh. Where? Where? Climb down the stairs to the cellar in the room northeast of the chapel. So back up here. Oh, so I guess we go down instead of up. There it is.
You've got to protect us. The demon is back.
What's happening here? Oh, great Sarah Domin! Sister Eleanor!
I saw it, Abbess. It was the demon. It was the Ripper.
Ooh, did I get it right?
Sister Cecilia, go back to the oratory. Get yourself cleaned up. Adventurer, there's no point in my trying to keep this from the sisters anymore. I'll let them know what's happening. Please, adventurer. Investigate Sister Eleanor's murder, then talk to me in my study.
Are you just gonna go back now? Leave me down here with this murderous thing, dude? Come on, man. Oi, oi, oi. So investigate the blood stains. The stains are a mix of blood and red wine. It looks like the victim was carrying a barrel of wine when she was attacked. The arrangement of the stains suggests that the victim was murdered close to the reliquary and the body moved to its present position after death. Interesting. So let's go over here. Search the cabinet, I guess. Some of the robes are off of their hooks and crumpled at the bottom of the cabinet, and others are pushed aside as if someone was hiding in the cabinet recently. Can I investigate this? Oh, that's the same blood stain. Okay. Is there anything else to click on in here? No. So let's go back to the abbess. You're just getting very dangerous. Oh no.
Adventurer, thanks Saradomin you're still here. Please tell me you're making some progress.
Yeah, I need the key to Sister Elena's cell, if you don't mind. Oh, well, that's it. Easy peasy. Search the sack, singular, not the sacks, in the kitchen adjacent east of Abbas Benita. So, singular sack, not sacks. The sacks are stacked to hide a hole in the bottom of the wall, large enough for a person to squeeze through. It looks like the sacks have been disturbed recently. Interesting. In the southeast corner of the building, enter the second cell from the east, Elena's cell, and inspect the bed. Boom. Drawers? I know we need to search the bed, but just in case there's anything in here. You find a bundle of letters under the bed. Read the letters. The bundle contains a series of increasingly steamy love letters addressed to Sister Elena. The most recent is dated the day before Sister Anna's death and says that Elena's lover was or will visit that night. Several of the letters mention a secret passage in the kitchen that Sister Elena used to smuggle her lover into the Abbey. Letter signed Valera. Oh shit. No way. Did Anna find out about their love affair and Elena killed her? Or did Valero kill her? Ooh. Okay, so now we gotta go and talk to Valero outside. This boy's got some splaining to do, man.
Greetings, traveler.
Were you having an affair with Sister Elena?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you asking this?
Sister Elena is dead.
Elena is dead? Elena. She wasn't happy. She could have been so much more if she had the courage to leave. I met her when she came down to Alcaret to buy supplies. We started writing to one another, hiding letters with boxes of food. I came up to see her last night. There was a hole in the kitchen wall that she used to smuggle me in. That's how I learned that Anna had died. Elena told me. I wanted to publicly pay my respects, so I snuck back to Alcarid and came here with my band. Adventurer, you don't think Elena could have been killed because of me? Both the victims were people I knew. Could someone have found the letters and... If there's anything I can do to help bring this killer to justice, let me know.
I'll let you know. I'm not gonna call him out for it yet. Okay. So we need to go back and talk to Sister Cecilia.
I remember like I saw it yesterday.
She apparently has another clue. Where'd she go? Ah, there she is.
We're all going to die. It's going to kill us all. There's no escape.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
I heard the scream. I heard Sister Eleanor screaming. So I went down the stairs to see, and it was there. The Ripper. Just like in the stories. It was wrapped in rags, and it had its huge claws, and it was bending over Sister Eleanor. It was cutting her feet with its claws. Why would it do that? Then it saw me. It turned its head. It looked at me. I couldn't see its face, thanks Sarah Doman. If I'd seen its face, I think I might have died of fright. It pushed past me. It splashed Sister Elena's blood onto my robes. And then it ran up the stairs and away. We can't let it defeat us. Almighty Sarah Doman, give me the strength to not be afraid. All right, ladies. The abbess told you what happened. This funeral service will be for 2 of us now. We're going to trust Sarah Doman, and we're not going to be afraid. We're going to sing like Saint Elspeth, and the demon isn't going to be able to hurt us. Okay, from the top. Look at me.
Damn, bro. Do you think this is the case, like, in OSRS, Miss Taylor Mystery, where one faked their death, but really they were in it the whole time? Like, do you think maybe it was Valero with the rags and then pretended to kill Elena, but she's not really dead? You know what I mean?
Adventurer, thanks Sarah Doman you're still here. Please tell me you're making some progress.
Do you think this is the work of a demon?
I know that's what most of the sisters think, but I'm not so sure. In this age, most of Zamorak's servants are ordinary humans.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I finished for now.
You're doing a good job, but I have a feeling there's some information you haven't found yet.
You think so? Clues left to find 5. Are you sure? Okay, well, it's supposed to have me blame someone, but now she's dancing out here, so we'll talk to her.
Dance with me, adventurer.
You're not supposed to, bitch. You know that. I thought your order forbade dancing.
It's all right. I'm just a novice. I haven't taken vows. I'm not allowed. Anyway, I think I might leave the order. I haven't decided yet. With what's happening, it makes me think about how I want to spend my life. And I love Sarah Doman, and I love the order, but I don't think I want to spend my whole life not dancing. Come on, adventurer. Dance with me for a while.
Now you should go back into the Abbey. How about that?
There's no need to be like that. I'm just dancing.
What other clues am I missing? Sister Catherine, or Katharina, sorry. She is back up here, I think. Where is she? Need to find Sister Catherine. Katharina. Where is she at? She's not in here, not up here. Maybe up here? No. Clock tower, maybe? Sister Deborah or Deborah. She's not at the top, is she? In the basement? So maybe I didn't finish examining this. You've been down to examine the still warm body of Sister Elena. There are cuts on the body, arms, and hands, and several bloody stab wounds in her torso. It looks as if she struggled and the killer stabbed her several times before finally hitting her heart. The face is intact, with none of the facial mutilation you found on the first body. The feet have several deep scratch marks, but are not as heavily mutilated as those on the first body. On the back of the head you find a blunt force wound, as if she was hit by a heavy object. It was a glancing blow, as if the killer had attempted to knock the victim out, but missed. So those were the pieces of evidence I didn't collect yet. So maybe now I can go talk to the abbess and get some more information from her.
Adventurer, thank Saradomin you're still here. Please. Whom do you suspect?
Okay, yeah. So now I can suspect another one. I'm gonna say Valero this time. He had a history with both victims.
I suppose it's possible. I want to be absolutely sure before we move, though. Whoever the killer is, I'm worried that they'll strike again. I want to make sure that all the sisters are safe in the Abbey.
Okay, so that's why I tell her to come back in.
Sister Katerina is outside dancing. I don't want to pass judgment on her, not now. But I think she'd be safer inside. Could you go and fetch her, please?
Okay. Maybe she'll come inside this time.
Dance with me, adventurer.
Abbess Benita asked me to bring you back to the Abbey.
All right. I should finish copying my book of Saradomin. I'll be in the scriptorium if you want to talk to me.
Cutscene. Uh-oh. Ooh, shit. Damn, bro. Can I open that? So wants me to talk to Sister Katharina. You got another song to sing, bitch.
To sing a funeral service worthy of our friends, and even a demon isn't going to stop us.
It was 2, now it's 3. How about that? Where is... Wait, how am I going to talk to her if her body's out there? I'm confused. So it says, return to Abbess Benita, talk to Sister Katharina, who is now dancing and then I talk to her again somehow. The portcullis is far too large to open by hand. There must be a mechanism nearby that will open it. Maybe we go up this ladder. And then the winch. Who closed the abyss? I guess whoever was in the costume or whatever.
It's no good. She's dead. It pierced her heart. Good night, sweet thing. You could have been a dancer.
What was that sound? Adventurer? Oh, merciful Saradomin. Sister Katerina, is she...
Yeah. Oh, shit.
It's no good.
I didn't mean to do that.
What was that sound? Oh,
I'm afraid so.
This must end. Adventurer, troubadour, please meet me in my office. We need a plan.
Can I not investigate her body? Been down to examine the still warm body of Sister Katharina. There are stab wounds through the chest, one of them piercing the heart. They match the wounds on the first and second bodies. The face is intact, with none of the facial mutilations you found on the first body. The victim's feet have been shallow or half-shallow scratches, as if the killer wanted to mutilate them, but didn't have time to do a thorough job. Okay. So in her office we go. Nope. Let's talk to Valero first.
The killer is going to strike again, unless we catch them.
I'm not a member of your order, Abbess. I don't know why you would trust me here.
All the sisters of my order are suspects. The two of you are the only people I have seen in the same place as the killer. So you are the only people I can trust.
That's a good point.
I will not let this defeat us. We must arrive at a plan. Adventurer, after all you've seen, whom do you now suspect?
So wants us to go more. And then Sister Elena, she didn't like Sister Anna, but she's dead, right?
If you're right, she must have faked her own death and gone into hiding. We need a way to find her.
That's a wild option to pick, to kill everyone. We could search every hiding place.
Did you see how the killer ran? They would move from hiding place to hiding place as we searched.
We could abandon the Abbey.
That's a good idea. We could take the sisters to Al-Qarid where the guards can protect us.
And the order would end, and the Abbey would become a dead shell. The sisters would be too frightened to go back. There must be another way.
We should lay a trap.
That could work. But how would we bait it?
What about me? I'll be the bait.
I appreciate your selflessness, adventurer, but if the killer were interested in you, they would have struck by now.
A huge pile of money.
In case you hadn't noticed from this building's state of repair, the Order is not exactly rolling in material wealth.
That's a good point.
Don't look at me. I usually sing for my supper.
In any case, I don't think the killer is motivated by worldly possessions.
What about the holy relics in the reliquary?
You mean the ancient instrument? The lyre?
The holy cithara? No, I don't think that would work. The killer hid in the basement when they murdered Sister Eleanor, but they didn't touch the reliquary.
A new victim?
That could tempt the killer out, but who? I don't think the killer is indiscriminate. What do the victims so far have in common?
I mean, well, no, not the last one wasn't associated with him, but I don't know. They really didn't have anything in common, did they?
There must be something. Please, try to think.
They weren't all thinking of leaving the Abbey, but one of them was.
Eleanor was thinking of leaving, and Katerina might have been, but I don't think Anna would have ever left.
Yeah.
No. I've never seen anyone as dedicated to their life as Sister Anna.
They weren't all associated with Valero, unless Katharina was somehow.
I know about your involvement with Sister Eleanor, and perhaps the killer could have seen Sister Katerina dancing and thought that. But what about Sister Anna? She hadn't left the Abbey for years.
Ah, you do not know. I knew Anna many years ago. She was a dancing girl, part of the troupe that I joined when I was first a troubadour. Back then she was so full of life, passionate. Everything she did, she threw her whole body and soul into it. Then, when we met that traveling creature and she caught religion, she threw her whole body and soul into that as well. We wrote to one another at first, and
She never mentioned you to me. All she would say was that her past life was sinful, and she wanted to put it behind her.
yes, that was the impression I got from her last letters. When I met Eleanor in Alcarid and started seeing her, we had to keep our affair secret, so I couldn't see Anna. I wanted to. A part of me was always hoping she'd discover us.
Enough! We don't need to go through the sordid details. We've established a connection. But how does it help us?
I have a dancing girl traveling with me. If we were to announce that she was joining the Abbey...
I can't allow her to be put in danger. There must be another way.
She will be in no danger. She will be hiding in my camp. We can make a dummy, dress it in your robes, and our adventurer can hide nearby and wait. But I'm not sure where.
In the basement. During the funeral service, all the sisters will be in the oratory. It will be the perfect time for the killer to strike. It seems we have a plan. Valerio, you and I can handle the announcement. Adventurer, you will need to make the dummy in the basement. Once you're ready, you can hide in the robe cabinet and wait. Whether this killer be demon or mortal, I swear they will not kill again. Saradomin go with all of us.
Okay. Well, this is getting interesting. So it was, well, we don't know for a fact, but the fact that we were able to continue with the option of it being Elena and she faked her death. So I was kind of right about that. Okay, so it wants us to pick a cabbage and climb down the stairs to the cellar in the room northeast of the chapel. So let's get a cabbage. A cabbage. Climb down the stairs to the cellar. Okay. Yeah, the body's just gone. So is the blood. Weird. Click move on the candelabra. Is that in here somewhere? Search shells, search shells. Where's this? Click move on the candelabrum near the eastern wall in the center room north of the reliquary. Center room north. I don't see a candelabrum in here. Oh, this. Then use the cabbage on it, but don't eat it. So use on the candelabrum. You stick the cabbage on top of the candelabrum. Okay. Search the robe cabinet. Use the robes on the cabbage on candelabrum item. We search that. We get some robes. We use... Do we use all of them, I guess? Use... Oh, it just puts all of them. Okay, that's good. You dress the dummy in the Sith-Reed robes. It's now looking convincing enough from a distance. Okay. And then we just hide in the cabinet. The robe cabinet looks like the perfect place to hide and wait for the killer to strike. Boom. That leads us to believe, like, why are they going after people Valero knows?
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday.
Oh, I was enjoying that. You're like, who is this? Who is it? It's got to be Elena, right? Knockout. Bitch. Oh no. Now I have to chase them around the entire abbey. Maybe not the entire abbey, but wherever they end up going.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday.
Uh-oh. You're trapped.
To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me, and we kept dancing once the music went away.
What? Hey, don't try and catch him, guys. I got it. Don't worry. Nobody reacted to that at all.
Oh, she is dancing in the stillness to the beat of unseen
Stay back!
drums, and
Make any
she's
move and I'll
dancing
kill her!
in the city and the crowd. And she's dancing on the mountain,
who are you?
snowflakes in her hair, and
I
her
am the
beauty
spirit of St.
makes me want to
Elspeth,
shout and
Sarah
laugh.
Doman's voice of justice!
It's Sister Anna! She's
Wait, no.
gone mad!
No way. Sister Anna, but you're dead.
Sister Anna is dead! I am the spirit of St. Elspeth.
So she's fucking crazy.
She killed the applicant and dressed her in her robes.
Oh no! Why did you kill all those people?
They were all dancers! They weren't worthy to be in this abbey. St. Elspeth commanded me to remove them.
You were a dancer too once.
I was repentant. That's the difference. I spent my whole life in penitence for the sins of my youth. And now Abbess Benita lets any dancing girl join the abbey. Lets them go outside and dance when the troubadour arrives. Turns a blind eye to their affairs.
You were jealous of Elena and Valero, weren't you?
Nothing to me. That part of my life is gone.
I hope we'll meet again, and I'll take her hand and dance with her.
So you're more like the Ripper than Saint Elspeth.
Spawn of Zamorak. Demons and saints look the same to those whose eyes are blinded by evil.
Bro, you're actually insane.
My mind has never been so clear. I burn with the holy fire of Saradomin.
She's just a fanatic. You're possessed by the demon. Fight it.
No! It is St. Elspeth! Get away from me, tempter of Zamorak!
Listen, can you hear the singing? I don't know what this is gonna do.
I can hear it. The choir.
Yeah. They all loved you. The sisters and Valero.
They all loved me.
Mm-hmm.
No. Worldly attachments, worldly loves must all be burned away. I am the spirit of Saint Elspeth.
That's your funeral. Time for you to die. For real, for real. Dead ass.
Stay back! Make any move and I'll kill her!
Enough talk. God, that's cringe. That's so cringe. Does it want me to? Do I not attack? She will kill her, so it wants me to climb down. Climb down the stairs, you'll get sent all the way down. Climb up the stairs twice and operate the clock mechanism so that the minute hand points to 12. I don't know how I would be able to figure this out initially. Did I turn it backwards actually? So that the minute hand... Okay. No, it wants me to go forward. That way it'll actually ding the bells. You hear the lock mechanism catch, the bell will ring in a few moments. Climb up the stairs, talk to the killer about the bell.
Stay back! Make any move and I'll kill her!
Listen, is that the bell ringing? Wait, what? What did she throw down there?
Good thinking, adventurer.
Are you alright?
I'm just shaken. I don't normally get that much excitement.
You moved pretty quickly, though.
Perhaps Saradomin gave me strength.
Yeah, maybe. What should we do with Sister Anna?
As a good Saradominist sister, I cannot take a life. I'll see you downstairs, adventurer.
So maybe it's up to me then.
Sister Deborah, she did nothing wrong. I have not been the voice of Saint Elspeth. I have been the hand of the Ripper.
Correct.
Please, adventurer, if you have any mercy, give me a moment to pray for forgiveness before I die.
Okay, take a moment.
Almighty Saradomin, creator and ruler of the world, have mercy upon me. For I have sinned against thee with my thoughts, with my voice, and with my hands. As the voice of Saint Elspeth struck dead the demon, may it strike dead the evil in my heart. And may the harmony of the saints drown out the discord of my sin. I hear it. The holy choir. I am forgiven. Flights of Icene lift me up. Saradomin, guide my soul to light.
Oh, she gonna do it? Oh shit.
Thanks, Saradomin, it's over, adventurer. Sister Deborah told me what you did, but she didn't say who the killer was. She said you should be the one to tell us.
Who was it? Who killed Anna and the others?
Funny story, actually. It was actually Sister Anna.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
No, it can't be.
She murdered the applicant and dressed the body in her robes.
But why?
God, all of these are good. She was taking her religion too far, I think.
That my most trusted friend could do this. And I had no idea.
I know, right?
Thank you for telling the truth, adventurer. But this will shake the faith of everyone in the Abbey.
That is
I
unfortunate.
can't remain as abbess, knowing that this evil could sprout in soil that I have tended. I'll look for a replacement, but I don't know how much longer the Order will survive. I cannot offer you much of a reward, adventurer, but please accept a set of the Order's robes. They are enchanted. Wearing them will allow you to meditate on music in order to grow closer to Saradomin.
What does that mean? Abbess Benita gives you a set of robes. Huh. That was actually a really cool quest. Now, what are these? Is there like a set bonus that it gives me plus prayer? Examine? It's just gonna tell me what they are. So we just get prayer bonuses, pretty much. 5, 6 total. But what does that mean? Meditate on music.
Welcome back, adventurer.
Is there anything I can do here?
You are welcome to use our scriptorium to make your own illuminated copies of the Book of Saradomin. Use your book on the bookmaking stand to start.
How was the Abbey?
We are struggling, but not with anything dramatic. After the news of what happened got out, it's not surprising that we've had fewer applicants. Hopefully things will return to normal in time. If not, well, there's nothing you can do.
That's true. So I gotta wear this too. What is this? Where does that go? Okay. I mean, we look cool, and it gives us a prayer bonus, which is something, I guess, right? Now, it said that this also gives us access to Transfigure, Sacrifice, and Devotion abilities. So Transfigure, it's an ultimate Constitution ability that may be unlocked in the quest. Requires 1 Constitution to use. It stuns the user for 6 seconds. When the stun ends, the player heals 250% of the damage taken during the stun. Sacrifice. When sacrifice is used, the player deals 65 to 70% ability damage to their target, regardless of the protection prayers, and is healed by 25% of the damage. And then Devotion. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Where are our skills at? Maybe I can find them there. Oh, backpack, equipment. Boom, boom, nothing, nothing. It's a Constitution ability, so maybe it's like a defensive. Sacrifice, no. Prayer, thick skin, burst, clout, nothing, none of that. Necromancy, none of this. Magic, surge, nothing there. Ranged, escape, melee. So I don't even know where this is. hide these, by the way. Can I move these anywhere? I don't know how to get rid of these once they're out. I have to look at that later. Oh well. Okay, so it wants us to activate the Lumbridge lodestone, which is, we actually already have that, but we can teleport to it now. And then it wants us to do a quest called Blood Pact. It also doesn't tell us what it wants us to use the lamp on. What's our prayer skill right now? 1. I think it wants us to use that. Actually, it's only a prayer XP lamp. Yes. That'll get us to the 3. Okay, so let's look at Blood Pact. Oh, this is the one that gives us like the weapons and whatnot. So requirements none. Must be able to defeat 3 low-level enemies. It'll give us main hand and offhand sword, a charged bow, and a staff. And then access to the Lumbridge Catacomb dungeon. Set active. Let's do that. I'm glad you've come by. I need some help. Who are you? My name is Zinnia. I'm an adventurer. I'm one of the old guard, I suppose. I helped found the Champions Guild, and I've done a fair few quests in my time. Now I'm starting to get a bit old for action, which is why I need your help. How did you know who I am? Oh, I have my ways. I get the feeling you're one to watch. You could be quite the hero someday. So what do you need help with? Oh shit. I missed that part. Some cultists of Zamorak have gone into the catacombs with a prisoner. I don't know what they're planning, but I'm pretty sure it's not a tea party. There are 3 of them, and I'm not as young as the last time I was here. I want to go down there without, I don't want to go down there without backup. Tell me a bit more before I help. Very wise. I got into a little trouble in my youth by rushing in without knowing a situation. So tell me about the cultists. Lumbridge is a Saradominist town, but there will always be some people drawn to worship Zamorak. They must have found some ritual that they think will give them power over the people. Who did they kidnap? A young woman named Ilona. She had just left Lumbridge to apprentice at the Wizard's Tower. They grabbed her on the road. Without training, she didn't have a chance. What's down there? Shit. Missed that part too. The catacombs of Lumbridge Church. The dead of Lumbridge have been buried there since, well, for about 40 years now. Is there a reward if I help? The cultists all have weapons, and you'll be able to keep them if we succeed. This adventure will also help you train your combat skills. Well, he's good enough for me. Enough questions? I'll help you. I knew you would. We've got no time to lose. You head down the stairs and I'll follow. So the blue border on the minimap shows the area containing the current quest objective. Got it. Down we go. Come on, Kel, we don't have forever. Look, Grease, are you sure about this? There must be some other way we can... We made a blood pact, Kel. The 3 of us are in this all the way. Yes, but... Do you want to take this idiot? Or do we have to take this idiot? Yes, the blood pact. You read the book. Let me go. I didn't make any blood pact with... Shut up. Kel, you stay here. Guard the door. You, come on. Looks like there's a guard in the room ahead. I think we should be able to overpower him. Speak to me if you have any questions. Looks like I'm too old for this after all. You have to do the rest without me. I'll follow you, but I'll stay out of combat. Return to me if you're wounded. I have some food to share. The first cultist is using a ranged weapon, so you should attack him with a melee weapon. I see you don't have one. So she gives me a bronze dagger. Wield a melee weapon, then either run straight at him or make your way around the room so that he can't get a clear shot. What's a blood pact? It's something Zamarakian cultists do sometimes, a way of swearing loyalty to their leader. The blood pact doesn't have real magic power, but that kind of thing can have great power over a person if they believe strongly enough. Are you going to be alright? Don't worry about me. I've survived worse wounds than this. I'm going to hang back from combat, but I'll be here to give advice if you need it. I'm sure you can beat these cultists on your own. You're probably right. Tell me more about melee combat, I guess. There's not much to tell. Just run up and attack. You don't even need a weapon. You can use your fists. Melee combat is strong against rangers. Avoid magic users, though. Okay. So we have the weapon that we currently have. This does 48. This really doesn't do any damage, huh? So let's swap those out. You get fucked, boy. Nice. Are you going to kill me? I have some questions. Yes, I'll tell you anything. Who are you? My name's Kale. I'm a ranger. Well, I've been practicing the charge bow. I guess I wasn't as good as I thought. Who are the others? Reese is the leader. All this, the blood pact, it was his idea. He doesn't know magic, but he's a strong fighter. Caitlin is a wizard. She was a student at the Wizard's Tower, but she left. She wanted to study dark magic. What were you planning to do down here? I don't really know, honestly. Listen, Reese used to be an acolyte at the church here. He discovered something about these catacombs. I don't know what. Something about here, or how they were built, I think. Caitlin was a student at the Wizard's Tower. She found something too, in the ruins of the old tower, from back when Zamarakian wizards used it. Caitlin and Reese put what they found together. They said they discovered a ritual they could perform, something that could give them power over life and death. We made a blood pact, the three of us, so that we'd be in it together, whatever happened. Then we kidnapped Ilona. She was another apprentice from the Wizard's Tower, someone Caitlin had known there. Reese and Caitlin are going down there to perform the ritual. I don't know what it involves. You just went along with this? The blood pact. We'd made a blood pact and Reese said that bound me to him. It meant I had to do anything he said. He said he could curse me. Okay, so enough questions. I'm not gonna kill him, but I will make him give me his stuff. I don't think that cultist will be any more trouble. I'm glad you didn't have to kill him. I think the second cultist was using magic. You should use a ranged weapon to defeat magic users. Ask me if you need help. So we'll grab this charge bow. We'll put that on. Switch to this real quick, actually. want to kind of do all of these real quick, my ability bars. What was that ability that... Is it this one here? Slaughter? Yeah. So I think I want to have... Let's take everything off here. I think I want to have the high cooldown slash like threshold abilities first. I don't have level 2 yet. I'm not dual wielding. Level 15, two-hander, level 30, 37. So we take the threshold abilities first, and then we put on the higher cooldown abilities first. And this is the only strength skill that I have. That is 15 seconds. It's more like a buff. 5.4, 15, and 3. So we'll do the 15-second stuff first, then the 5.4, and then the 3. We'll swap these around real quick. That way it uses like whatever's available down here first before it uses my basic attack stuff. And then we're going to do the same for the bows. Get rid of all this. This is our threshold ability. This is a 3-second. It's probably going to be like way down here. 15. 20. That's a big one. What does this do? Leap backward to maintain distance. 10. 5. And then 15. 20, 15, 10. So we'll swap these two. 10, 5, 3. Okay. So that's ranged, all set up. Let me talk to her about that actually. You're holding the bow, right? You should be able to attack the second cultist without any problems. Tell me more about ranged combat. In order to use ranged combat, you'll need to wield a ranged weapon. For most weapons, you will also need ammunition, but if you're using a charged bow, you'll always be able to fire a low-power magical arrow. After that, it's easy. Just attack your enemy. Ranged combat is good against magic users. It's not so good against melee fighters. Some projectiles have trouble getting through heavy armor. It's good to know. So, melee good for ranged, ranged good for magic, magic good for melee. Got it. And then we're going to try and activate something over here, I think. No, she's just going to attack me. I might actually kill her because she seemed pretty evil. Well done. You'll need to open the gate to reach the other gallery. There should be a winch nearby. Yeah, it just happened to be right here. Let's go talk to this bitch. What are you waiting for? Finish me. I have some questions. What? Who are you? I am the wizard Caitlin. Who are the others? Reese used to be an acolyte at Lumbridge Church. He and I came up with this whole idea. Kel's just some idiot Reese roped into helping us. I heard you let him go. It's more than he deserved. He's useless. Says you. What are you planning to do down here? Idiot hero. You don't even know what this place is, do you? This is the tomb of Dragath Nern. Dragath Nern was a necromancer. He lived in Lumbridge decades ago. He kept his necromancy secret. Everyone thought he was just a wealthy nobleman and wizard. He paid for these catacombs to be built, and he's interred here in a special catacomb, or a special tomb. Reese was an acolyte here at the church. He learned that Dragath Nern was buried here. I was a student at the Wizard's Tower. In the library, I discovered a note left by Dragath Nern. The body of a necromancer contains powerful magic. We learned we could perform a ritual on his tomb to unlock the secret of his work. We would have gained mastery over life and death. Enough talk. It is time for you to die, though, for sure. You're a bitch. And evil. An evil bitch. I heard you killed the second cultist. It's a pity it had to come to that, but I'm not questioning your judgment. I think the third cultist was a swordsman. Magic is best used against melee fighters. Speak to me when you're ready. Or if you need help. So we're going to do the same with our bars here. Get rid of all this stuff. Put our threshold spender there. Magic abilities. So we have airstrike, which we're not going to use any of that right now, but here's most of our abilities here. 3 seconds, probably going to be at the end. 15 near the beginning. Surge, 20, definitely at the beginning. A 10-second. 5 seconds. And another 5 seconds. Oh wait, there's a 15 as well. So let's move all this down. 15, 15, 10. This has a lot of like debuffs before you start using your regular abilities. I don't mind that. It's pretty good. Actually, let's talk to her. We know pretty much the gist of it, but maybe she has some more information. You're holding the staff correctly. You're all set to head downstairs and attack the last cultist using airstrike. Who was Dragath Nern? I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Listen, I met Dragath Nern once. I was just starting out as an adventurer and he was an old man. I discovered his secret. That's it? That's all you got? Okay. The potion is ready. Where are the others? The whole group should be present. Let me go! Shut up! Who are you? What are you doing here? I'll just tell him. I'm an adventurer. This will be your tomb, adventurer. The blood pact will prevail. Ready to get debuffed to hell, bitch boy? Shoo-wee! You've beaten me, adventurer. Now strike the final blow. In the pact of blood. In the blood pact in this tomb. I have some questions first. Ask your questions. Who are you? I am Reese, warrior of Zamorak and leader of the Blood Pact. Who were the others? Faithful servants of Zamorak. He is the god of chaos and destruction. We bound ourselves to his service. What were you planning to do down here? In Saradomin's dominance over Lumbridge, the tyrant god shall fall. With the blood pact and the power of the tomb of Dragath Nern, we would send an army of the dead to claim this town for Zamorak. Okay, well he's gonna die. Yep. Oh. Help, untie me so we can get out of here. I'm gonna get the sword first, if you don't mind. Thank you. I take the offhand too. Nice. Oh, these look kind of cool. Yes, rescue Elona. Thank the gods we're out. I thought I was going to die in there. You saved my life, whoever you are. Thank you. Well, adventurer, it looks like you have prevailed. You should keep the cultist weapons as a reward. Is there anything you want to ask before you seek out new adventures? What should I do now? The cultist ritual opened up the lower level of the catacombs, which is swarming with undead creatures. If you want to practice your combat skills, you should go down there. Alternatively, if you explore the world, I'm sure you'll find other quests you can do. You weren't really wounded, were you? Very perceptive adventurer. I was wounded, but not as badly as I looked. I took the opportunity to see how you would fare. So how did I do? Very well indeed. You're a hero. You're exactly the sort of person the world needs. I'm glad I met you. You risked your life for the sake of a test? You're a born adventurer. I can practically smell it on you. People like you have a habit of coming back from things that would kill an ordinary person. Nice. So I'm ready for my reward. Boom. We got that magic lamp. Let's go, dude. There we go. Get rid of that. Cool. Now is this, it's just a combat XP lamp, so I think it's for everything. Gain 100 attack, defense, strength, range, and magic. Yes. There we go. Easy peasy. Blood pack dead. Let's go put some stuff in our bank here. I am tempted to... I should probably stick with melee for a bit. I don't want to carry all the weapons with me at the same time. So we're going to put all these here. These are kind of like miscellaneous quest stuff. The axe. I can put that there. That'll be fine. I can sell the dagger. Range combat can go there. Magic combat can go here. We'll swap the spot of that. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. We'll actually swap that so that way it's got like a weapon sign on it. We'll sell this. We can make our own food tab too. Bag of salt, we'll go there. And let's go sell this dagger in the store here. Get a little bit of extra gold. Oh, is that a little diary quest, dude? Nice. Freaking nice. Okay, so we'll stay with melee for now, just to get those skills up. It wants us to do the Restless Ghost. Where is that? The Restless Ghost. So we got to talk to Father Eric in the church east of Lumbridge Castle. 5th age requires armor to survive a level 7 skeleton warrior attack. Or warlock attack, rather. So warlock means magic, which means we need to do ranged. What is... I do need to do a bank pin. I'm gonna hide this real quick. Okay, there we go. So we got that all set. Where is the option? I don't want no withdrawal. When withdrawing items from the bank, leave a count of 0 behind to retain the position. I do want to do that. That way it doesn't get lost in the sauce. We'll wield this. We'll put these. Probably... I guess we'll make our own tab of melee stuff. Kind of like that. I dig that. Okay. So let's... Where was that again? Restless Ghost. We'll set that as our active quest. Boom. Let's do this, do that. Okay. Let's go talk to Father Eric. Welcome to the Church of Holy Sarah Doman. Who's Sarah Doman? Surely you've heard of our God, Sarah Doman? He who created the forces of goodness and purity in this world? I cannot believe your ignorance. Oh, that's Sarah Doman. There's only one Sarah Doman. Yeah, I thought you said something else. Okay. Nice place you got here. It is, isn't it? It was built over 2 centuries ago. I'm looking for a quest. That's lucky. I need someone to do a quest for me. Yeah, we'll do it. Thank you. The problem is there's a ghost in the graveyard just south of this church. I would like you to get rid of it. You need the help of my friend, Father Ernie, who is a bit of a ghost expert. He's currently living in a little shack in the south of Lumbridge Swamps near the coast. My name is Father Eric, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Likewise. Take care traveling through the swamps. To get there, just follow the path south through the graveyard. I will. Thanks. God, I love this music. It's so good. Boom, boom. La 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 la. I think it's this shack here, right? Yeah, there it is. Go away, I'm meditating. Should I tell? I've come to repossess your house. On what grounds? Repeated failure to make mortgage payments. What? But I don't have a mortgage. I built this house myself. Sorry, I must have gotten the wrong address. All the houses look the same around here. What? What houses? There's only one. What are you talking about? Never mind. Go away. Father Eric sent me to talk to you, though. I suppose I'd better talk to you then. What has he got himself into now? You mean he gets into lots of problems? Yeah. Even when we were trainee priests, he kept getting stuck up bell ropes. Anyway, I don't have time for idle chit-chat. What's his problem that he has? A ghost is haunting his graveyard. Ah, the silly fool. I leave town for 5 months and he's already having problems. Ugh. Well, I can't go back and exercise it. I vowed not to leave this place until I've spent a full 2 years praying and meditating. I'll tell you what I can do, though. Take this amulet. Father Ernie gives you an amulet. It is a ghost speak amulet. It's called that because when you wear it, you can speak to ghosts. Many ghosts are doomed to remain in this world because they have some important task left uncompleted. If you know what that task is, you can get rid of the ghost. I'm not making any guarantees, mind you, but it's the best I can do for now. Thank you. I'll give it a try. Just put this bad boy on. And then back we go. Gotta go back to the graveyard, open the coffin, talk to the ghost, find his head, all the good stuff. Hello, ghost. How are you? Not very good, actually. What's the problem? Did you understand what I said? Yeah. Now tell me what the problem is. Wow, that is incredible. I didn't expect anyone to ever understand me. Okay. I can understand you. But have you any idea why you're doomed to be a ghost? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. I should think it's because I've lost my head. What? I can see your head perfectly fine. Well, see through it at least. No, I mean from my real body. If you look at my coffin, you'll see my corpse is without its skull. Last thing I remember was being attacked by a warlock while I was mining. It was at this mine just south of this graveyard. Okay, I'll try and get your skull back for you so you can get rest in peace. So back here we go. So I believe it's these rocks like right here. Just gotta search these and then kill the skeleton. You take the skull from the pile of rocks. Spooky! How do I attack you? Guess that'll work. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Easy peasy, dude. Let's take his bones real quick. Bury them bitches. Wait, can I not? I can't. Oh, that's where the amulet goes. Okay. I thought that's where my bow went for some reason, because it kind of looks like a bow, like the symbol for it. So let's use this on the coffin. Release! Thank you, stranger. And away he goes. Easy peasy. Very nice. Got a bunch of ancient bones. Nice. Prayer XP. Very good. Bury all the bones. There we go. Let's go get our melee weapons back while we're here. Nope, I don't want to cut that down, sorry. We can also put this amulet back up. I don't think we're going to be needing it for a while. There we go. And now we're going to do Cook's Assistant. I don't think we're going to need anything. An empty pot can be found in the flour mill. Empty bucket. Got it. Now, while we're there, it wants us to access the Draenor lodestone when gathering extra fine flour during the quests. Keep the 20 sardine reward. Is that the reward? Yeah, 20 sardines. Okay. Extra fine flour. Oh, that's the special flour that we need. I forgot that it's a little bit different here. What am I to do? You don't look very happy. No, I'm not. The world is caving in around me. I'm overcome with dark feelings of impending doom. What's wrong? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm in a terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake using special ingredients. But I've forgotten to get the ingredients. I'll never get them in time now. He'll sack me. Whatever will I do? I have 4 children and a goat to look after. Would you help me, please? Sure. Oh, thank you, thank you. I must tell you, this is no ordinary cake, though. Only the best ingredients will do. I need a super large egg, top quality milk from and some extra fine flour. We're gonna find those. That's the problem. I don't exactly know. I usually send my assistant to get them from or for me, but he quit. I've marked the places on your on the world map in red. I might want to you might want to consider investigating them. So I am going to need an empty pot. I guess there's 3 things there. Okay. I like how the loot screen just pops up right there. That's a nice place for it. So that's for the flour. I think there was a bucket that I need to, but maybe there's one at the cow over here. No, I don't want to attack the cow. Bad idea. Just open the gate. Nope, don't chop down. Open the gate. Do I need a bucket first? Teehee. You've never milked a cow before, have you? No, how could you tell? Because you're spilling milk all over the floor. What a waste. You need something to hold the milk. Ah, yes, I really should have guessed that one, shouldn't I? You're from the city, aren't you? Try it again with an empty bucket. Right, I'll do that. Is there a bucket around here? Can she... Oh, there's a bucket. Hold on. There it is. Now we milk. Booyah. Super large egg. Should be in this gated area. Maybe not super large egg, but a large egg. So there's eggs. There it is. There's the super large egg. There we go. And then we head across the water here. Boom, boom, boom. Ba, 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 ba. Now, since we've already activated the Draenor Lodestone, we don't have to go that far into town. We're just gonna get the fine wheat. Gonna open the gate here. Now, is there special wheat somewhere? I don't really remember. Convert a hidey hole sack of animal. What the fuck? I don't want to enter the crop circle. Let me look at this real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Head to the mill northeast of the wheat field. Talk to Anne about extra fine flour. Okay, so maybe we just talk to her first. Where she is. Hello, adventure. Welcome to Mill Lane Mill. Can I help you? What is this place? This is Mill Lane Mill, source of the finest flour in Gielinor, and home to the Miller family for many generations. We take wheat from the field nearby and mill it into flour. How do I mill flour? Milling flour is pretty easy. First of all, you need to get some wheat. You can pick some wheat from the fields. There is one just outside the mill, but there are many others scattered across the world. Feel free to pick the wheat from our field. There always seems to be plenty of wheat there. Then I bring my wheat here. Yes, or to one of the other mills in Gielinor. They all work the same way. Just take the wheat up 2 levels to the top floor and place some into the hopper. Then you need to start the grinding process by pulling the lever near the hopper. You can add more wheat, but each time you add wheat, you have to pull the lever one more time. So where does the flour go then? The flour appears in this room here. You'll need an empty pot to put the flour into. One pot will hold the flour made by 1 load of wheat. Wheat. Not weed. Although, you know, if only. That's all there is to it, and you'll have a pot of flour. Great, thanks for the help. Tell me about the extra fine flour. What's wrong with ordinary flour? Well, I'm no expert chef, but apparently it makes better cakes. This cake you see is for Duke Horatio. Really? How marvelous. Well, I can sure help you out with that. Go ahead and use the mill, and I'll realign the millstones to produce extra flour. Anything else? I'm fine, thank you. So we get just some regular wheat then. I thought maybe there was a specific, special bit of wheat that we pick. So we're going to use that into there. Pull the lever. Head down the ladder. There we are. Oh shit. No, wrong way, lady. I guess my character doesn't know where to go. How are you getting on with finding those ingredients? You give them the top quality milk to the cook. Here's some top quality milk. Here's the extra fine flour. And here's the super large egg. You brought me everything I need. I'm saved. Thank you. So do I get to go to the Duke's party? I'm afraid not. Only the big cheeses get to dine with the Duke. Well, maybe one day. One day I'll be important enough to sit at the Duke's table. Maybe, but I won't be holding my breath. Rude. Frickin' rude, dude. Not very nice. Let's go put these sardines up, huh? Nope. Top floor, thank you. And these are gonna go right there. Okay, so now it wants me to level my crafting to 15. Mine clay northeast of the Draenor lodestone and use a water source to turn it into some clay. And turn it into soft clay. Use the porter's wheel southwest of Draenor's lodestone to craft the highest pottery item you can, and then use that item on the pottery oven next to the wheel. You can bank these items in Draenor's bank. Crafting a clay ring, having a clay ring... Wait, what the fuck? Crafting a clay ring, having a clay ring blessed by Father Eric, and selling a clay ring to Morgan are required for easy lumberage tasks. Who's Morgan? A devout Seradomist missionary who recently moved to Draenor Village. Okay. Craft and saved an unrefined bowl for Dragon Slayer quest. So we need at least 2 rings, an unrefined bowl. Okay. So let's get this. I don't think, does this hold? It only holds copper and tin. Okay. Let's pump that bad boy. Nope. Back in here, sir. Madam. Deposit this. Move to bank. Okay. So let's go crafting some clay, shall we? Now, where did it say this was? There's a mine, a clay mine northeast to the Draenor lodestone. I could just try fucking teleport there, huh? Make it easier on myself. So we have to mine all the clay that we can. Use a water source to turn it into soft clay. Where's the mine at over here? Oh, it's right there. Got it. Is there a water source over here somewhere? I don't know. Maybe it's in Draenor somewhere. Claymore. You get it? Now we just get the ASMR. The RuneScape ASMR, dude. I would love to figure out how to hide these ability lists. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. What's my crafting skill right now? Rune crafting 7. So I only need 8 levels. I don't know how long that'll take to level up though. But I guess we'll find out. We shall see. I'm surprised I haven't gotten the little, like when you're mining copper and tin, how as you swing there will be like one of the nodes nearby that gets all those particles for a critical. Does that not happen with clay? Or am I just really unlucky? Because both are possible, honestly. I can see both happening. Nice. Okay. Now I gotta find... Where's the water source? Right there in the fucking center of town, dude. Let's go. And then it said there's a potter's wheel southwest of the lodestone to craft the highest... There we go. To craft the highest level clay items that we done, or that we can do. That's a quest giver, quest giver. It's got to be near one of these houses, I think, right? Oh, did it stop? It did. Is it in... Maybe it's in this building? I'm trying to look inside. through like the top of the roofs. Ah, it's in there. There's the pottery stuff. It'll be in this building. Okay, so we need to make at least one bowl. Bowl unrefined. We need to have crafting level of 8 first. And then we also need a ring. We don't need urns. But where do we get... Where do we get a ring mold? Let me see if there's anywhere up here that it'll tell me. Or do we need ring molds? Crafting clay ring unrefined. Soft clay. Yeah, we do need a ring mold. Now, shop locations. Crafting Guild, Alcarid, Varric Square. What about looting? Item sources. Tool store 4. A crafting stall in Lumbridge does give that, but do I need level 5 theft? It requires level 5 thieving, yes. Alternatively, I can go to Alcarid, Dominic's crafting store, and then buy it from there. So maybe that's what I do, but let me deposit at least one of these so I have space for it. I love this music. It's so good. Now pottery, I guess, can be its own thing. Its own little tab there. And then we'll teleport over to... Yeah, I know. We can teleport over to Alcarid. Or Alcarid, however you want to call it. Boom. And it should be, I think, this store right here. Dominic. No. I just want to trade, man. Let me trade with you, dog. Ring mold. We will buy 1 for 5 gold shekels. And then back over to Draenor. Okay, now the question is, can I store the mold in here? Or do I have to use it in here? Ring mold. Clay ring unrefined. It only requires a level of 1. Oh! I see. It's different. So we only need 2 of those. And then once we get crafting level of 8, we can do the yeah, let's go and fire these up too, since we're taking this to the bank. There we go. I forgot what I was saying, by the way. Completely. have no idea where I was going with what I was thinking. Okay, so we will put this in there. We'll swap the places to signify that that's where our clay things will go, or crafting maybe. Maybe that'll be like a crafting thing. And then this, we'll just, we'll make the highest level thing that we can. Which just gives us 7, that gives us 1. We'll make a bunch of pie dishes. And now we'll cancel. Now, we'll make bowls. What's the next thing that we can make? A level? Plant pot. 19. So level 1, or 3. 5. 1. 3. 1. 1. 4. 4 and 4. So I guess this, yeah, this is still the highest level thing that we can make, and it won't change until we get to 19. We need to leave 1 bowl unrefined. However long that takes to do. We're going to make all of these. We'll make all but 1 of the bowls. What is an Ironman kind of? Is this like a bronzeman or something? No, so it's essentially, I'm playing with the same rules as a normal Ironman would. Like no GE, everything I get or use I have to attain myself. I can't buy anything. But the caveat is that I'm not going to have an Ironman character because I want to play with my friends who are not playing Ironman. So we can do group content together and I can give them things. I won't accept anything from them. So it's Ironman without the title, if that makes sense. I'm playing as if it is an Ironman, but technically I'm not. I like the idea of Bronzeman though. That's kind of funny. Okay, so I think technically we'll be able to do like 1 more full load of clay. And then turn it all into bowls. And then fire them up. And then by that time, we should be level 15 like it wants us to be. A Bronzeman, sometimes called an Ironman, is the idea where you can't use G on an item until you've acquired it yourself. It's not a term, I just made it up. Oh, I mean, it's a good term. Even if I acquire an item, I don't think I would still use the GE. I'm gonna hold myself accountable for that. But still a good idea. I like where your head's at. How many levels did I get off of that? I was level 7, right? Before I started any of the clay stuff. So that's not too bad. I should definitely get 15 with another full inventory of stuff. I'm just reading ahead on the guide here. It's a lot of purchases that I have to make coming up soon. Do we have to travel to Anachronia soon? The Stormbreaker? Is that the dinosaur place? Almost done. Couple more. There we go. Did I just face that gate? I think I did. That's kind of sick. There we go. Off to the wheel. I did face through another fence, dude. Hell yeah. Badass. Level 13. Maybe 14 soon. Yep. Maybe 15 soon. Let's fire these bad boys up. Oh yeah, I think we should definitely get this. Ooh, actually I don't know. How much XP does this give me? 15 per. Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah. I'm doing quick maths in my head, which strong possibility of being incorrect. But I think we're right. Ding. There it is, man. There it is. We'll just fire the rest of these up while we're at it. No point in wasting it all. We might actually be able to sell these for a decent amount of coin too. Mayhaps. Is a possibility. Nice. We almost got to level 16 off of that, actually. That's pretty close. All right, let's unload that. Mark that one off. And I think I'm actually going to call it there for tonight. This was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's a pretty good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. We maybe tomorrow. It depends on the weather. If it's crappy weather, I'll be home. I'll be able to play some more. If it's not, then I will be busy for the majority of the weekend. But we'll see how it goes. See if I can play some. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy. Bye.